Oh, what's the word? All right. Yeah. So we here, man. We here. Y'all know what it
Yeah,
is. So Cricket TV, we in the building, man. Salute. Good morning to the people.
top
We
of the
ain't doing too
fucking
much
top.
today. We just sitting up here talking a little bit about, battle rap and shit like that. If you want to ask a question, you could call in and we could talk about whatever it is you want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? If we get enough people in the building, I will go live. Matter of fact, I should do that right now. We're gonna be live on X. So if you got any questions that you want to ask, we're gonna be on X. You know what I'm saying? AKA Twitter and all that.
AKA.
But before we get into the we're gonna wait for some more people to get in the building. But before we get started, I wanted to talk about this Remy Ma situation that's going viral right now.
Yeah, so what? I think you sent that in the chat. But what was that about? I ain't really get to listen to it.
All right, I'm gonna pull the footage up and then we can talk about it.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Salute to everybody that's tapped in right now. They already know me and live. We try to do this. We guarantee to do a show every Wednesday, but every now and then we pop out, talk about the news and all that. But I wanted to get live perspective on this. I thought when I seen it, I was like, this is interesting. Hold on a sec. I'll bring
What
this up
Remy
to
Ma got
speed.
going on now?
Like your mother's ugly? Oh, oh, okay. Same thing. Oh, okay. Watch. Yeah, okay. We could test her right now. Right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't. But you wasn't. But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up? Oh, okay. So
Talking
yeah,
about
this raggedy.
now the shit that caught me off guard kinda was when they started arguing about material stuff. Like y'all in a courtroom for a trial of a murder and yeah, talking about fake watches and who's ugly and who's not. Somebody lost their life and somebody about to go to jail for life, depending on how the court case go and all that. But I don't know. To me, this is like another L that Remy's taking. Like Remy's life is crazy right now. Like
Yeah.
the the husband situation and then the battle rap dude, your son, like your whole life is just crazy right now.
Um. So you think right now Remy's spiraling?
Say that again. I ain't hear you loud. My fault.
I said, so you think right now Remy's spiraling?
I can't say she's spiraling because of her son because that's her son's doing. Ain't really got nothing. But if you go down the timeline of what was going on with her, this is a crazy timeline. Like, all right, so you already, you coming from the Jacks. You know what I'm saying? Some say she's from Castle Hill, some say she's from Astoria. But when I used to see Remy, she was in the Hill. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I could just say that. I know when I saw Remy Ma moving and grooving, and she used to be in the in the DVD spot up on Castle Hill Avenue. She was in there frequently. But then you got some people that say she's from Astoria, so I don't know which side they say she want to be from. But from the time she shot old girl, look what's been going on. All right, first and foremost, you shot old girl over a stack, which is crazy. Then again, that was back in what? What year was that? Like 05 or something like
Yeah.
that?
Back in '05, a stack translates like 10 bands. You talking about? You owe
Right.
me
So
10 bands.
still, it's kind of crazy because it's like, if you ain't murk Shorty, was you expecting Shorty to eat that? Like, was you expecting Shorty to just hold that down? You didn't think about, tempers be flaring. I don't know if she was drinking and all that. Long story short, she went away for a stack. She went away for 6 years, 6.5. You know what I'm saying? Lost a lot of money. She had a fallout, and then she had a fallout with Fat Joe. Got back with Fat Joe. The shooting. You come home, and Pap, man, poor Pap, bro.
No, poor Pat.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Poor Pat.
I'm kind of pissed off because Pap got a beating put on him by Fat Joe behind her. Like people just think they just talk about, oh, he held her down when she was in jail. They forget that he got hands put on him by Fat Joe because of her. For the nigga just defending her, for the nigga defending Remy Ma, he just got the beats put on him by saying too much or protecting her, or whatever it is, however you want to view it. Yeah. Then he holds you down while you in the can. You come home, we thinking this is the fairy tale ending and all that. All come to find out, he lose you to a battle rapper. Yo, bro, am I bugging?
Nah, you're not bugging. That's great.
And to add sauce to it, the son that you left out here in the world, if it wasn't for Pap or I don't know who raised him or whatever, but his mother wasn't here, you left your son for Dolo for 7 years, and then he became a worse menace than you.
That part right there, man.
Like you piled somebody. He went all the way, allegedly. The apple don't fall. You know that old saying, the apple don't. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. And then you got now you outside arguing about who watches fake in front of the courthouse where your son is on trial. That sound crazy.
Nah, the thing, I think what makes it worse is she has the history, which they're gonna use to probably convict her son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So because the violent history, and they could just bring up even the Clarissa shit, and it's back and forth with her and Pat. Like her lifestyle is not stable. He has no influence. He needs to be. You know what I mean? It's easy for the white man to do shit like that.
That's a fact. But then now it's like is she like Rem? You're not smart enough to know you're not helping the situation. You are a star. Your movements for the next however long the trial is, your movements have to be strategic because they're going to be watching you to basically use it in your son's trial. This thing right now is going viral, like it's everywhere. And or for all the wrong reasons, you were supposed to go there, be a supportive mother, and listen to what was going on, see where you can help, see where you can do whatever you need to do or whatever, and be out. Not arguing in front of the courthouse and then almost getting into altercation. Like I don't know if they got the other footage where the girl said that she would pop on Remy, and Remy like kind of jogged down the steps like, "Oh, you gonna pop on me? Let's go!" Like, Rem, you know the cameras is on. You're not helping the situation.
But that's just and it sucks. But as the black community, that's in our nature to want to go to that extreme at doesn't matter what point in time, bro. It doesn't matter what point in time. We don't know how to switch within the professionalism that we're in. Like if I'm even some shit about my child, fuck whoever else is outside, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm going outside, I'll just grab a smoke real quick, make a quick phone call. Hey, yo, listen, go on with all that, man. I respect. You can say whatever you got to say after whatever. But I got my son shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody who be setting those boundaries. So then everybody's ready to argue. Everybody's ready to, doing all this extra shit and not looking at the hindsight.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Shit is just looking real wicked right now. It's like it's way too much going on in her life that is not positive. You know what I'm saying? And judging by the way she's moving, I don't think she really cares.
That's a problem.
It's a major problem.
But
what do you do with somebody that is? Let's be clear. Remy Ma's a grown ass woman. What do you do when it gets to the point where can't nobody tell you nothing.
Then that means you failed in life. Because if you got into a point where nobody could tell you nothing, that means you didn't learn shit.
Bro, look what her man her, her man her man. Look what her man going through with the little with the joints on his side. Like he got a lot going on. It just looked real messy out here for her, bro. Ever since that Geechee got
Let me ask you, and let me ask you this too, because people always make the viewpoints or make their judgment assessment after the aftermath. So Pap doesn't seem to be going through the same shit,
not at all.
and so is that because he was being real right, and he's just getting the benefits of waiting and patiently his time, and then stepping away when he needed to?
This was a situation where I don't want to disrespect and say Remy's a hoe. I'm not gonna say I know man niggas that slid up in Remy. I'm not gonna say that. But she is a hood chick. You know what I'm saying? And Pat, he from the streets as well, but he come from a different conditioning. Like he had grown men around him that structured him and move in a certain way and things like that. I know a couple of people in his family, you know what I'm saying? He had men around him, you know what I'm saying, to understand how to move correctly and shit like that. And Remy is from the streets. Like, let's just be clear on that. Like, Remy is for real from the streets. But now it's to the point where Remy, like, you 40 something, like that shit is old. Like, you got money, you supposed to ride off into the sunset. You were supposed to have the fairy tale ending, but not even the man messed it up. You messed it up. That's what's even more real about it. It's like you threw it away, and it's been downhill ever since. I don't know, bro. shit seemed crazy.
The thing is, she just got to start focusing back on what got her in a position to be who she was right now. And unfortunately, it was the support system that she had, which was mainly Pat. So
But
getting
now
back
she
to
ain't
what
got
you
that no
know,
more. She ain't got a Pat right now. She ain't got. You know what I'm
she
saying?
got a she do got a Pat. She got a Pat from Timu.
No, here's the thing, right? And
Trying to easy to block Papping.
I know a couple of people that know Rem. I know a couple of people that know Pat. Pat being from Brooklyn, near like East New York, he used to be frequent over there. I know a couple of people that know him. Remy's issue was that Pat was controlling, but it seemed like he was controlling for good reason. Cause he didn't want you out here making the moves that you making right now. And I'm not gonna say he got to control your life. I'm never gonna say a man has to control a woman's life. But if he added structure to it and you just wasn't comfortable with that, and that what made this whole tobacco happen, I think she should have stuck it out a little longer to see if she could get past that. Because right now, this is a phase situation. Because she's acting real young. Like the subliminals on the stage, heavy on the easy. Like, all that shit is like for a 40-something-year-old woman, it's like, come on.
Nah, you know what she's acting like? She's acting like somebody who. So, all right, let me give it, be it on a more personal level that everybody can understand. As a man, when you with an experienced woman, when I wasn't experienced, I was a virgin, whatever. I was with this girl, right? When she ended up going from high school to college, it was a different atmosphere for her. Different guys outside, different looks. She came from a conservative home, so when she got to college, she got crazy. Moral of the story is, I think the same shit has happened with Remy. She came outside, got her body right, and niggas was in them DMs. prior to Remy going into jail, she wasn't getting DMs. DMs wasn't even really a thing. If anything, internet was not really a thing to be like that. Now, whatever she was doing on her side on the back end, on the corner, on that shit. But as far as how it goes, she came out into the world where it was more advanced. People are coming at you a little differently. Your body looking right. Remy Ma, let's keep it real. Remy Ma was not looking like this. She looked like Scarlett when she first came out. That's what she looked like when she first came out.
Right.
So this new transformation that she has draws attention, and anybody can identify with that. When you seen shorties who get a body transformation or they start working on doing things of that nature, they outside. All of a sudden, a new boo here, new boo there. It's the same thing with
So you
Remy.
think that's what's going on? Is that Remy got the new body and she just said I need to be outside?
Absolutely, absolutely. Yo, you telling me she had that body and doing all that and looking good to be staying inside? Niggas is crazy.
All right, so look, we're gonna do the before and after pictures. All right, so this is what Remy looked like before she went to jail. You know what I'm saying? I think this was Remy when she came home from jail. This is, you know what I'm saying, a little done up, but she was a little on the chubby side, a little something. You know what I'm saying, when she first came home. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she worked out or if she got the lipo done. I'm not gonna say that was something I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know whatever how they go.
You know what I mean? But all right,
It came out right.
This is how she looks now. She's very, very in shape. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a lot of makeup because I know for a fact that Remy is dark skinned. She's way too bright in this picture right here. So I'm gonna say that's a lot of makeup. But
Or the lighting.
She does look good in this picture right here. So now that she's getting the young boys' attention, she chose Easy to Block. You know what I mean? So, which I don't understand. Like, Easy to Block to me is, and excuse me for saying it, he's kind of like a Rock Boy Rome to me. And what I mean by that is that he got a lot of antics. He don't really want what he rapping about. You know what I'm saying? He already lied about being from Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? You live, you know, we be out there frequently. We can't find a block that he from. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one big clusterfuck of corny shit after corny shit, and Pap is just sitting back, going on vacation with Carissa, doing shows. I ain't never seen Pap do this many shows before. Niggas is drawing a line in the sand showing who they fuck with, bro. Come on. When's the last time you heard about Easy and Rem being anywhere, nigga, at the Nick game? You know what I'm saying? Pulling up with the stars, chilling. Fat Joe be there.
Yo, listen, you know why? It's because human nature does this one thing that I love, man. When you are in the right, your energy is different, bro. Like it's different when a shorty or male feel like they in the right and they want to step out, or you stepping out with the new joint, but you kind of keeping it low. You're not really outside boisterous with no confidence because you know you was doing some sneaky shit or some side shit on the low. So my shit is, if in hindsight is you see Pap outside. Let's bring Cardi B into the situation. You see Cardi B outside. You see some of these people outside, and they looking good. They feeling right. Everything that they touch is going viral. Everything that they hitting going viral. New tracks dropping. You gotta understand when somebody, Tiana Taylor, look at that situation. When you see somebody who feel like they in the right, or they in hindsight they feel like they have been in the right within their relationship and did everything they possibly could, They gonna step out the way they want to, with confidence.
That's a fact.
So how I look at it with the Remy Ma and Pap shit is, Pap is coming out with confidence now. He's like, yo, listen, y'all seen me holding Shorty down for years. Y'all see me holding Shorty down, and she's saying whatever on the internet to let viral clicks. Listen, let me show you how unbothered I am. That nigga moving very unbothered.
All right, so shout out to my guy Flames. Flames, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to FYF Battle League. He said Easy's not young either. He just fake young in battle rap. He ain't as old as Remy though. That's the thing. He ain't as old as Remy. So that's what makes it, you know what I'm saying? And who am I to judge, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm a married man and all. I just know that the way she going out is just kind of whack. I ain't gonna lie.
She's going out like a sucker.